pocket and produces a gun. And so this owner is behind the counter of the cell phone store here, and this customer is in here, and just another day at the store, right? He's showing him some phones and kind of showing him what different phones do and all that stuff. Totally normal to this point until this guy pulls out a bag and then digs into his pocket and produces a gun. And now the armed robbery starts with him still on his phone. Now, I love that the owner here, who lives in Chicago but isn't from there, he is Palestinian. And, you know, he keeps his cool and he opens the bag and he's like, look, man, whatever you want. But he's still looking for his opportunity, and we're going to see it here in a little while. Now, one of the cool things that I notice is that this guy is just being cool and taking all the guy's stuff, and he's like, hey, look, man, whatever you want. You want me to put the phones in the bag? You bet, I'll put the phones in the bag. And when they get to the register, he's going to find his opportunity here in just a second. As he gets all the money out of the register, the guy put his gun in his left hand, and now our victim goes for it, and it is on. And I love that he just goes after him with everything that he has here, and he doesn't hold anything back. You can see he actually has the guy's gun. He just transferred it into his right hand. The victim has the gun in his right hand right now as they are struggling and wrestling. And you can tell this entangled fight with poor footing on both their cases. And now, again, the victim has the bad guy's gun, and he put it in his left hand there, and now he's trying to get out of this guy's way. He's trying to get away from him. And the bad guy has him basically arms free and in a bear hug from the rear. Kind of hard to see at this point, but looks to me like the victim actually got out of the store, and now there's a bit of a fight on, and now the bad guy's going to go run back into the back office where he had the victim before, and now the victim comes back, makes sure that the gun is loaded, puts a magazine in it, and chambers around, and then gets on the phone, ostensibly with 911, I'm going to just about guarantee. Now, you're going to see him here, as we sped up just for time, walk back towards the door where this guy has gone in, and he knows there's no exit from that door. And so then the guy comes back out, and now the owner has to run away from him a second time. He's already gotten away from him once, and he gets to the door, but now they have a fight again. He's not willing to let the guy out the door. He doesn't want him to get away. So with gun in hand, he goes right back after him. And this is the kind of stuff that I really think that you should avoid, even though our victim here has cell phone in one hand, gun in the other, and is still out grappling the armed robber. He's got him down. He's got, knee on belly there, which I'm not sure if that's trained or not, but it's good technique, or at least decent technique. Keeps the gun away from him barely. Now, as the guy's trying to continue to get back up, we're going to see him continue to fight. And imagine how much cardio it's taking both of them in this instance. I think the good person probably more because, he's intent on saving his life, but probably not ready for this kind of thing on a daily basis. And then finally, the armed robber who has lost his gun and all that is finally going to get away. And we're going to see at the very end here, our good guy throw the gun into the store to keep it away from the bad guy, finally, as he chases him out of the store.